abilities. You see Suriati, the record holder in Welcome back to Friday, day 3 of the Pattaya 2024 Powerlifting World Cup. My name is John Horn as we look at the start list of the women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram Group A. As we take a look at the athletes who will be taking part, 7 in total from Mongolia, Thailand, Australia, Taipei, Chinese Taipei, 2 from Korea, and 1 from Indonesia. Looking forward to this competition, the 4th category of the day. Earlier today, we had a look at the men's up to 88 kilogram category, the men's up to 97 kilogram category, and the women's up to 79 kilogram category. So this event will take place, followed up for the finale, men's up to 54 kilogram category.
Group A. For the first one, representing Mongolia, Uranjagal Buranjagal.
So here's a look at the 7 athletes who will take part in this event.
Representing Australia, Patricia Wallace. Representing Chinese Taipei, Lin Zhihui. Representing Korea, Yang Jaewon. Representing Korea, Lee Hyunjung. And representing Indonesia, Sri Yanti.
So there are the 7 athletes that will be competing in this women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram event. Now we'll have a look at the referees and the jury for this event. First time we've seen action at the Pattaya 2024 Powerlifting World Cup in the evening. Day sessions for the first 2 days of the competition. And here are the referees. 4 referees will watch over the proceedings from Malaysia rather, Mexico, Czechia, and Australia.
Referee from Czech Republic, Veronika Kuchtova. The technical controller from Australia, Courtney Pascoe. The members of the jury, the first one from Korea, Lee Yoo-jin. Also from Malaysia, Norzia Mohammed. And from Jordan, Azam Al-Zubi. And the technical delegate from Hungary, Zita Kyoko.
So let's have a look at the world record holders of the women's up to 86 kilogram category. See 158 kilograms, the world record holder from China. And you see the legend category, 134 kilograms from Jordan. There's the European record holders, Natalia Olinik from the Ukraine, 153 kilograms. You see the American record holders, Tatiana Medeiros from Brazil, 140 kilograms. And then the world record holders for the women's over 86 kilograms from Nigeria, and the Asian record holder, 157 kilograms from China. And there's Natalia Olinik from the Ukraine, 154 kilograms at the elite level. She's the European record holder. And there's the American record holder from Mexico, 142 kilograms. And the African record holder from Nigeria, 164 kilograms. Also the next gen record holder, also from Nigeria. So 7 athletes competing in this event. As we showed you, it's the women's up to 86 kilograms and over 86 kilograms. So the up to 86 kilograms qualification pathway to the Paris Paralympics. There you see the top of the chart, 158 kilograms. Louise Sugden, 128 kilograms, is in the 8th spot. The top 8 get into the Paris Paralympics. So athletes will like to have good lifts here. If they have any chance of getting to the Paris Paralympics, they will need to get lifts and get themselves into the top 8. And there you see the top 8 for the women's over 86 kilograms. And Surianti at the bottom of 130 kilograms is sitting in the number 8 position right now. So she'd like to improve on that if possible. And her first lift will be attempting 138. So that'll put her up into the 7th position if she's able to do that. And maybe she'll lift some more weight and get herself into the top 5 if she is able to. Only 8 athletes get to go to the Paris Paralympics, which start in September. So about to get underway for this first event of the evening, the 4th event of the day at the Pattaya 2024 Para Powerlifting World Cup. This is the women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram category. So we're going to have a countdown to get things underway. Tradition before every event in Pattaya.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is now time for Pattaya 2024 Para Powerlifting World Cup. women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram category Group A. For the first attempt, representing Mongolia, Ranchagal Buyanchagal.
So here we go. We're going to get things underway with the first contestant from Mongolia, Ranchagal Buyanchagal. So first lift attempt will be 50 kilograms. You'll see the weights go up with successful lifts. Even with unsuccessful lifts, sometimes the weights will increase as well. Usually as we go deeper into the competition, the weight increases. And that's a good start for the competition. That's a good lift, the whiteout with 3 white lights. That's what the athletes like to see after all that hard work on the bench.
54 kilograms.
So Ranchagal Buyanchagal successful with her first lift. For the most part at the competition, the first lifters in each category seems to have had success with their first lift, so always good to see the competition get underway on a positive front. So the local favorite in this event, Sirapon Thippamontri, will go next. A lot of the Thailand athletes excited to be competing in their home country. 21 different athletes from Thailand taking part, the most of any other nation in the competition. 12 men and 9 women. Malaysia with 15 and Kazakhstan with 13. The other 2 nations with the most athletes over several different events. So this weight for Thippamontri will be 54 kilograms. 27 years old. A lot of very successful powerlifters from her country. Nice to see many of the other athletes in other competitions watching as well in the crowd. And that was a good lift. Gets the whiteout. All 3 white lights from the 3 referees. So perfect 2 for 2 as we get this competition underway. Sirapon Thippamontri.
Local bar juice, 64 kilograms. Rakhine, 11.
You see 2 of the referees in the corners of your screen there, the left and right referees. They're watching over things very carefully. They'll be looking for any little bit of detail that could be wrong. They're the para-powerlifting police, as I like to call them. The lifters are judged by 3 referees on the stage. There's the 2 in the corners. You see them on the left and right, 1 behind the bar. And the criteria to have a successful lift is broken down to different distinct phases: the body position sequence, the stop position, the down control, and the press sequence. That's what they'll be watching for throughout to make sure that all the athletes are completing their lift properly. As we say hello to Patricia Wallace from Australia. She will attempt her lift at 64 kilograms. Just celebrated her birthday last week. 59 years old, Patricia Wallace is. There you see her coach behind the bar. Coaches are allowed to help the athletes get the bar off the rack if they choose. Some choose to, some choose not to. And there you see coach stepping in on cue. So this is allowed, but the lift has to be done by the athlete entirely on their own.
Good lift!
And that's a good lift. 2 of the 3 referees liked what they saw. Not a complete whiteout, but if you get 2 of 3, then that's good enough. That considers a clean lift. So 3 for 3 now to start the competition. 3 clean lifts in a row. If there is any thumbs up there from Patricia Wallace, if there is any discrepancy, the coach and athlete can challenge what the referee's call was if they don't like what they've seen. I haven't seen much of that this week, only just the one challenge from what I can remember. That came at a pretty crucial moment too, one of the athletes' last lifts looking to get the gold medal, and they did challenge it, and unfortunately unsuccessful with the challenge. Had to go through the jury.
Draw attempt, representing Chinese Taipei, Lin Zhihui.
It's a good option to have though, because that way, the jury can look at the lift again, live and replay versions, so they can see in real time if there were any issues with the lift. So now it's Lin Zhihui who will be going next, the world number 5 in the up to 86 kilogram category. Won a bronze medal in Dubai earlier this year, did Lin. And she will start things off at 80 kilograms from Chinese Taipei, 42 years old. Four of the athletes taking part are in the category of up to 86 kilograms, and the other 3 athletes over 86 kilograms. So Lin in the under 86 kilogram category. And no lift there. That's the first no lift we have seen, and it's the press sequence that referees didn't like. Wasn't pleased with how that lift went. So just to be clear, the press sequence means that the athlete fails to press the bar correctly. Could mean that the bar was pressed upwards with unnatural support from the body, or the bar doesn't have an upward motion. So we have a look at the replay. See there, a little bit of trouble. So the spotters making sure they stepped in to help out. We'll also get a red light for the press sequence if the athlete puts the bar back on the rack before the rack command is given by the chief referee, or if the bar hits the rack at any point. But really the key part is the actual lift itself.
The first round attempt, representing
Those referees there watching out for everything. So the next athlete up from Korea, Yang Jae-won. There you see the qualification pathway. They see Yang, 121 kilograms, just outside the top 8. So Yang's going to start with 114 kilograms to get underway, but we'll see if she's successful with this first lift, if she tries to increase her weight to try and get into that top 8 for the Paris Paralympics in September. That's what a lot of these athletes are fighting to get into, not just this competition itself to win a medal, but would like to get into the Paris Paralympics, the big event of the season in September.
Good lift.
And that's a good lift, a whiteout, 114 kilograms. Successfully done from Yang Jaewon.
Loaders. Load the bar to 120 kilograms. Rack height 13.
So that's a good start. We'll see if she increases the bar by how much for her second lift, possibly her third lift, and maybe we'll get a chance to move up the table. Would like to be in Paris, I'm sure. As many of these athletes would. So we've now seen 5 of the 7 athletes with their first lifts. So for 4 of the 5 successful with their first lifts as well. So a good way to start the competition. So the second Korean athlete to take part in this event, this is Lee Hung-jung. 120 kilograms will be her first attempt. Lee won the gold medal at the 2019 World Cup in Japan, lifting 118 kilograms. Also won gold at the Asian Para Games in Indonesia. Took part in the last 3 Paralympic Games. Finished 7th in London, 4th in Rio de Janeiro, and most recently 6th in Tokyo. 38 years old. You see the clock in the bottom right-hand corner. The athletes have 2 minutes from the time they enter the field of play to the time that they must complete the lift. Some athletes take a little bit longer than others, just depends on the routine. But as long as they get it done within the 2 minutes, it's all good. Just making sure she's got a firm grip. There we go. And that is a good lift. Well done. 120 kilograms, the 3 white lights. So it's Lee Hung-jung who has the lead at this point, moves into the first place position for the gold medal at 120 kilograms. So because of the mixed grouping, the women up to 86 kilograms and then the over 86 kilograms, they're separated into 2 separate groups. So Lee will be in the gold medal position for the 120 with her 120 kilograms in the over 86 kilogram category. And then it's her countrywoman Yang who's in the gold medal position in the up to 86 kilogram category with 114 kilograms.
Representing Indonesia, Trianti.
So here is the favorite for the gold medal from Indonesia, Sriyanti. Sriyanti, the gold medal winner from the World Cup in Bangkok here in Thailand in 2021. Very impressive athlete. There you see 130 kilograms is her biggest lift this year. So already going up 8 kilograms, 138 kilograms. So she would like to increase her opportunity to get to the Paris Paralympics with a good lift here and then maybe even increase it further if she can get this first lift done. That's no lift, unfortunately. Oh, it is a good lift. Oh, referee saw it as a good lift. I thought maybe she would get penalized for the stop sequence there, but did not. So 2 out of 3 referees, 138 kilograms, and that vaults her up the table into 7th position. So that's good for her. And now with her next lift, she might be able to get herself into the top 5 as well. And of course, more importantly, even in the gold medal position in the over 86 kilogram category with that lift. Certainly was the favorite coming in, and she proved it just there. So first round underway, or is now complete, and there you see the standings. The women's up to 86 kilogram, it's Yang who has the lead there, and in the over 86 kilogram category, it's Sirianti rather. She's the number 1 position at 138 kilograms. So now we go back to the beginning as we start the second round. It's Yuran Jangal Bayanjargargal from Mongolia, who's successful with her first lift at 50 kilograms. Now we'll attempt her second lift at 55 kilograms. See what the referees think of that. And no lift with the stop sequence there. Penalized for that, so that will go down from all 3 judges as a no lift. Stop sequence meaning that the bar didn't touch her chest, but it looked like it did there. But it's the bar not remaining static between the downward and the upward movement of the bar. So that's what she got penalized for there. So no lift on that second lift for her. Third World Cup event of the season here in Pattaya, Thailand. They also competed in Dubai and Egypt earlier this year in World Cups. Calendar shifts to Acapulco, Mexico in a couple of weeks for the next World Cup event. Looking forward to that one. Siriporn Tipamantri now getting set for her second lift of the competition. Tipamantri, 27 years old, competing in the over 86 kilogram category. Looking to lift here 58 kilograms with her second lift. First lift completed successfully at 54 kilograms. Competing in her home country, big moment for her. And that's a good lift. 2 of the 3 referees liking what they saw, so successful at 54 kilograms, and a big smile after successfully lifting 58 kilograms. So she's in the 3rd position at this point. Off to a good start. 1 more lift to go.
the second round attempt, representing Australia, Patricia Wallace.
So Patricia Wallace will go next with her second attempt. The Australian successful with her first lift at 64 kilograms. The second lift will be for 67 kilograms. Currently in the silver medal position for her in the category of up to 86 kilograms. I mentioned the next event in Mexico for the next World Cup Para Powerlifting event, taking place in a couple of weeks. Acapulco, Mexico to be exact. And that's a good lift. That's a whiteout. 3 white lights for Patricia Wallace and a big smile for a job well done. 67 kilograms from the 59-year-old. Well done. So that keeps her in the second place position in the category up to 86 kilograms. So we'll start loading on some more weights onto the bar for the next competitor. And for the next lift, we'll see a significant increase in weight.
Representing Chinese Taipei, Lin Zhihui.
So the weight goes up for the Chinese Taipei competitor Lin Zhihui. So the in-house DJ with a variety of different music for each of the competitors to keep the energy level up. I'm sure most of the athletes enjoy listening to music, but also I'm sure in the zone when they get to the bench. They've all got their own routine that they go through. So Lynn looking to do what she wasn't able to do in the first round, lift 80 kilograms. And much better lift that time, and the referees agree. 80 kilograms successfully lifted by Lynn. And that moves her into the silver medal position with that lift. So she sits second place in her group of the under 86 kilogram category. Advances Patricia Wallace down to third place.
Second round attempt, representing Korea, Yang Jae-won.
So it's Yang Jae-won now going next for Korea. 29 years old. Going to attempt 118 kilograms here. Successful with her first lift at 114. Right now sitting in the gold medal position. Getting in the zone is Yang. Perhaps playing out the lift in her head. One of the athletes who likes to use up a little more time as she gets set for this lift. Let's see what the referees think of that. They like it. 2 out of 3. That's a good lift for Yang. So that solidifies her position in the #1 spot in the over 86 kilogram category. So 118 her best, total of 232. There are medals given out for total lifts too. Coaches getting into it in the camera there. Likes what he sees.
The second round attempt, representing Korea, Lee Hyun-jung.
So Lee Hyun-jung now with her second attempt. Already successful at 120 kilograms. She will attempt 124 kilograms now. 38-year-old, veteran of the para-powerlifting scene. I'd like to get into her 4th straight Paralympic event if possible. Took part in Tokyo and Rio in 2016 and in London in 2012 as well. So been around for a number of years. Had lots of success in the sport. Coach looking on.
No lift.
No lift, the press sequence. The reason for the no lift. So
The bar to 141 kilograms.
You get a no lift if the athlete fails to press the bar properly or the bar doesn't move in an upward motion. You can see perhaps maybe where the referees didn't like that lift. Still have one more chance to either match that number of 124. Looks like that's what she'll do. Try and attempt with her next lift, 124.
Second round attempt, representing Indonesia, Sriyati.
So Suriyanti will now attempt her second lift, successful at 138 kilograms. She will now attempt 141 kilograms, firmly in the gold medal position, but more importantly, you can see the lift qualification pathway to Paris sitting in 7th. So if she's able to get this 141 kilogram lift, she'll move ahead of several other athletes in the standings to solidify her spot in the Paris Paralympics. So yes, of course, wants to win a gold medal at this event, but she's also got her eyes on other things.
No lift.
Yeah, no lift that time though. 2 out of the 3 referees not giving her clearance there. So she'll come back again and get one more chance at that number and try to increase her positioning for the Paris Paralympics. Looked good in her first lift, but not so much that time. She struggled from the time that the bar hit her chest, just couldn't quite get it up where she needed it. But still a smile as she leaves the floor. So here's the standings after 2 rounds now. You see Suriyanti leading in one category in the gold medal position, and then it's Yang from Korea leading in her category, the up to 86 kilogram event, Suriyanti in the over 86 kilogram event. So even though this is a combined event, we do have separate placement.
Thailand, Siraporn Tip Mantri.
So we start the 3rd round with Siraporn Thipmantri, 54 kilograms and 58 kilograms successful. She will now make her attempt at 59 kilograms. So here we go, 3rd and final lift for Thipmantri. Can she get 3 successful lifts in a row?
No lift.
Oh, no lift, despite the crowd who liked what they saw. 3 reds, not what Thipmantri wanted, but hey, she did have 2 successful lifts as well, and 58 kilograms will go down as her best, so she will stay in the number 3 position. Referees carefully watching every lifter. They saw something there that they didn't like. Such fine margins between good lift and no lift.
The 3rd round attempt.
Referees carefully watching for every little detail. So it's now Iranjagal going next from Mongolia. This attempt at 60 kilograms. Successful at 50 kilograms earlier in her first lift, not so much her second lift at 55, so raising the bar, so to speak.
No lift.
Yeah, that's no lift, unfortunately. The press sequence doing her in. 2 of the 3 referees.
Below the bar to 70 kilograms. Rack height 11.
So I did have that one successful lift the first go round. So she will stay in 4th position in the up to 86 kilogram category.
For the third round attempt, representing Australia, Pattaya Rolling.
So it's Patricia Wallace from Australia now with her 3rd and final attempt, successful at 64 kilograms and 67 kilograms. So now 70 kilograms for her 3rd and final lift. Sitting in 3rd place right now. Wallace just celebrating a birthday last week. So belated happy birthday, and a belated happy birthday it would be if she was able to successfully get this clean lift. Go perfect 3 for 3. Extension, is it good enough?
No lift.
No lifts, no, unfortunate. Did not get that lift the way that she wanted. Referee's carefully monitoring the situation. So unsuccessful at 70 kilograms, but did get a 67 kilogram lift. So she will stay in the 3rd place position in the up to 86 kilogram category. Still a fist pump with her coach for a job well done in her 3 lifts. One of the fastest growing para sports is para powerlifting. 130 different countries now competing in the sport. 10 different body weights for men and for women. So it's a sport that's open to all different athletes. Now it's Lin Zhu Hu who will attempt her 3rd lift at 85 kilograms. Had a bit of a hiccup with her first lift at 80 kilograms, but got that sorted out the 2nd time around. Won a bronze medal in Dubai earlier this year, did Lin. Lifted 108 kilograms to win that bronze. The world number 5 lifter in the up to 86 kilogram category. So right now she's in the silver medal position. That looked pretty good. But unfortunately the stop sequence not acceptable from the referees. So that's why the referees are there and the broadcasters are here, because they have a better look at the lifts than we do. So unsuccessful at 85
Load the bar to
kilograms
22
in
kilograms. Record
Suyu.
14.
So she'll stay in the silver medal position. Did have that successful lift. Just the little details that make the difference between a successful lift and a non-successful lift. So athletes having a little trouble with their third lifts. Haven't seen much success so far. Maybe that'll change coming up.
The third round attempt, representing Korea, Yang Jae-won.
That's Yang Jae-won with her third and final attempt, locked into the gold medal position for the up to 86 kilogram category. 29-year-old looking to increase her qualification pathway to Paris and the Paralympics. So 122, you see the top 8 get into the Paris Paralympics. So even though this lift is an increase from her best lift of the year, she will need to increase that even further if she hopes to get into the top 8. You saw the 8th place position, 128 kilograms. So won't be able to move up at this competition, but still time left in the season to do so before the September Paris Paralympics. (122 kilograms), successful with her first 2 lifts of 114 and 118. Can she make it 3 for 3? We will see. And that is a good lift. 2 of the 3 referees. And look at the emotion, the excitement from Yang. And as there should be, that was a job well done and a perfect 3 for 3. So cleared 114, 118, and 122. So 354 total and her best of 122. So she has a gold medal coming to her for that job well done. The only athlete so far to have success in all 3 lifts. So 2 more to go in this final round.
The third round attempt, representing Korea, Lee Hyun-joo.
So the final attempt now for Lee Hyun-joo from Korea. Successful at 120 kilograms with her first lift. Wasn't successful with her second lift at 124. And now we'll attempt 126. Sitting in the silver medal position. Down to the final 30 seconds. See the clock in the bottom right-hand corner. Taking all the time she needs to get dialed in for this big lift.
Good lift.
And that's a good lift from Lee. Well done. Matches a personal best of 126 kilograms. She sits in the silver medal position for her. 246 total weight. That's first place in the total weight as well, with one athlete to go to complete this fourth event of the day. The women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram category.
The third round attempt, representing Indonesia, Sriyanti.
So Suriyanti now with the last lift in this women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram event. And here you see an important lift for her as she's trying to solidify her spot in the Paris Paralympics. See her best lift earlier, 138. She completed that in the first round. 141 would put her into the top 5. So this is not only a big lift, because this will confirm her gold medal status in this event, but will also vault her up the table. And she would like to compete in the Paris Paralympics. So big lift here for Sriyanti.
No lift.
But no lift from 2 of the 3 referees. Unfortunate for her, but still, she has a gold medal with that 138 kilogram lift with her first attempt. So not to be this time, to increase her ranking in the Paris Paralympics, just could not get the lift of the bar that she wanted. So the women's up to 86 kilogram event is complete, and it's Yang Jae-won from Korea who has the gold medal, 122 kilograms. It's Lin from Chinese Taipei with the silver at 80 kilograms. And Patricia Wallace from Australia gets the bronze medal for her 67 kilogram lift.
For the victory ceremony, which will follow shortly.
And then the final standings in the women's over 86 kilogram category. Suriyanti winning the gold, Lee Hung-jung getting the silver, and Sirapon Tipamantri getting the bronze. As we look at highlights from the fourth event of the day, the first one of the evening session, and we'll be back with a pair of victory ceremonies in just a matter of moments, so please stay tuned for that. We'll take a short little break and we'll be back.
It's now time for the victory ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilogram category. Please welcome the medalists.
So 2 victory ceremonies will take place in this combined event. The first one will be the women's up to 86 kilogram grouping. We'll hand out the medals for that event first. That weight category first, we should say. And the VIP who will hand out the medals, Mr. Thibaut Cellier, the Royal Cliffs Hotels Group Manager. The Royal Cliffs Hotel doing a great job of hosting this event this year. Great hospitality and making all the athletes and everyone else involved in the event feeling comfortable. A little bit of a delay getting the athletes set for this victory ceremony.
Please give one round of the big
Represented
hand for
by
welcome
Korea, Chinese Taipei, and Australia will be on the podium. There'll be another victory ceremony immediately after for the women's over 86 kilogram grouping.
For the victory ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilogram category, the medals will be presented by Mr. Thibaut Cellier, Royal Cliff Hotels Group Manager. Let's start with the bronze medalist representing Australia, Pattaya Wallace.
So Patricia Wallace with the bronze medal. Her lift of 67 kilograms gets her the bronze. Big smile from the 59-year-old.
And the silver medalist representing Chinese Taipei, Lin
I believe Wallace may be the oldest medal winner that we've seen so far at this competition. Nice achievement for her. And there's Lin Suyu, 80 kilograms. That gives her the silver medal. Started off on the wrong foot, but rebounded nicely to get the silver. And it's Yang Jaewon now who wins the gold, 122 kilograms for her, the clear-cut winner of the gold medal. From Korea. Good stuff from her. So now the national anthem of Korea will be played for the winner. First victory ceremony is complete for the women's up to 86 kilograms, and some pictures and smiles for the cameras as it's Korea who ends up winning the gold. Yang Jaewon, Chinese Taipei, Lin Suyu, and Patricia Wallace from Australia with the bronze. So there'll be another victory ceremony immediately afterwards. These athletes will leave the stage, and then there'll be another ceremony for the athletes in the over 86 kilogram category. Some handshakes for all. So this is a combined weight group. We'll do the Same in a couple of the women's events on day number 4 tomorrow as well. The women's up to 50 kilogram and 55 kilogram category, and then the women's up to 73 kilogram and women's up to 61 kilogram category will go together. 7 athletes part of this category. So back-to-back victory ceremonies. A lot of work for the medal presenters and the organizers of the event. Back-to-back victory ceremonies. Again, the presenter for
we will move to the
this victory ceremony, the same as the presenter for the last victory ceremony, Mr. Thibaut Cellier. He's the Royal Cliffs Hotel's group manager. Royal Cliff Hotel, the venue for this event. Always nice for the athletes to be able to compete and stay in the same area. They'll do the same in Mexico in a couple of weeks in Acapulco. So the victory ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilogram group.
Start with the bronze medalist representing Thailand, Sirapon Timangtri.
So a medal for Thailand. It's Sirapon Timangtri, 58 kilograms, gets her the bronze medal.
And silver medalist representing Korea, Lee Hyun-jung.
And the silver medalist going to the Korean, Lee Hyun-jung, 126 kilograms.
And for the gold medalist,
A couple medals from the Koreans in this category. So Sriyanti winning the gold 138 kilogram lift in her first attempt. Another gold for Sriyanti. Won a gold at the event in Bangkok a couple of years ago, 2021. So a pair of golds in Thailand now for Sriyanti, as the national anthem of Indonesia will now be played. So another victory ceremony in the books. Fifth one of the day. Sriyanti, Indonesia, the gold medal. Lee Hyun-jung, silver for Korea. And Sirapon Timangtri with the bronze from Thailand. Indonesia, Korea, and Thailand on the podium for this event. So that wraps up the women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram event. So now we shift our attention to the men as the men's up to 54 kilogram category will take place. 13 athletes separated into two groups for that one.
Congratulations
And
for
some
the
pictures,
athletes. We now
including the
come to the
VIP.
position of women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram category, Group A. At the competition, men's up to 54
So that wraps up the
kilograms
ceremony, and now we'll
category, Group
get to the
B
men's
and
event,
Group
which will
A
start in
will
just
begin in
over
60
15
minutes.
minutes or so. Looking forward to this last event of day number 3 here at the 2024 Powerlifting World Cup in Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John Horn. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. One more event to go in the men's up to 54 kilogram category coming up shortly. Take a short break and we'll be back.